stand fast.
Hey, what's happening? I finna read this piece out of this book called Stand Fast. I saw it, and it was like a free book. It said God's Guidance for Kingdom Living by Henry M. Marsh III. I like this little part I just read, so I'm like, we finna read this together. Rightly divide the word. Be diligent to present yourself approved to God, a worker who does not need to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. It comes from 2 Timothy 2:15 in the New Testament. Timothy, supposedly Paul's protege, like his nephew or something, like a son in the faith. Okay, it says this command is for us to be diligent for God's approval by rightly dividing the word of truth. That which is to be rightly divided is not in doubt. Sanctify them by your truth. Your word is truth. John 17:17. The end goal is to present yourself as one who is therefore approved by God. The key to rightly divide the scriptures. Only used this one time has several shades of meaning when it comes to rightly divide the scriptures. To cut straight ways, to proceed on straight paths, to hold a straight course, to make straight and smooth, to handle aright, to teach the truth directly and correctly. Two passages emphasize the way to divide the scriptures. When Isaiah asked rhetorical questions about how to learn and understand biblical knowledge, the answer was precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, word upon word, here a little, there a little. Isaiah 28:9-10. Thus, find the major pieces first, find the supporting elements next, find the pieces throughout the text. The wise preacher Solomon noted that one who would teach people knowledge must have pondered and sought out and set in order many proverbs, according to Ecclesiastes 12:9. Pay attention to the words, meanings, and context. Penetrate, research the teaching text first, then books. Organize the information for teaching purposes. This kind of study preparation requires a worker who is willing to give the diligence necessary to produce teachings built on the word of truth. And if properly prepared, such a worker will never be ashamed. That is rightly divide the word. I think that was pretty good, huh? Just a little food for the day. I'll let y'all later.